everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. A big tragedy has just happened. This is really, really sad. A man has just died a day after his wedding. A Nigerian young man identified as Adamu has died a day after his wedding. It was gathered that the deceased got married on Friday, this last Friday that passed, February 26, 2021, in Matumbi, Niger State, and he died the following day, being Saturday, February 27th, 2021. And according to one of his friends, Usman Mohammed, it was a sudden death. He said this, "Indeed, death is a destroyer of pleasures. The first frame is the face of the late Adamu and his beautiful bride. He died a day after his wedding." And he said that the second picture was taken during his Janaiza prayer. Chiroma wrote this on Monday, March 1st, 2021. It's really heartbreaking, and it's a great shock to everybody, his entire family. That is him and his bride just on Friday during their wedding. And you just come and be asking yourself, or you'll be asking the question, what really happened? Because they didn't even indicate or say what transpired or what led to his death. All they refer to it as a sudden death. Look at his poor bride who has just gotten married, and then the next day she turned out to be a widow. That's where they went to bury him. You can see people gathered together at the graveyard, and he has also been buried according to Islamic rites. It's so heartbreaking when you hear news like this. You celebrate, you have fun, and then you're happy you're going to start a family, and all of a sudden the person is no more. A whole lot of questions to be asked. What has led to his death? How come he's just dying immediately after his wedding? Or was it that it was just planned to be that way? Or was just made to be that after his wedding he's going to pass away? These are things that will just bring a whole lot of things in your mind. You'll be wondering what would lead to somebody. Look at the young man. This guy looks very healthy. And look at the pictures, recent picture he just took, see him with his friend. And look at the other picture he took where he was standing out there alone. This is just so sad. This person doesn't look like a sick person. Even though sometimes some people are sick, but you would never know until they voice out. But notwithstanding, when death happens, it questions a lot of things. You will be asking too many questions that ordinarily you won't even ask. But when it happens suddenly like this, that is when thoughts will just keep flying in and out of your mind. It's so heartbreaking that his family is mourning. You can just come to think of it. You had a big celebration on Friday. Everybody was jubilating and happy for you. Your bride happy that she's now married. You too, you're happy you're now married. And all of a sudden on Saturday, he just passed away. May his soul rest in peace, and may Almighty God console his bride. No amount of talk or no amount of words will console her at this moment, because it's so sudden and unexpected death. It's very painful. It's different when the person was probably ill. You know that, okay, this person was ill and it's critical, or probably the doctors have informed you or notify you that this person would not survive this illness, or the doctor will say this is the number of days the person has to live, because there are some kind of illnesses that people will go through, and the doctors won't have an option than to carry out their diagnosis and give you the true result of your number of days left, especially for certain critical illnesses. So in that case, you prepare your mind, you prepare yourself, knowing that this loved one is going away. At that time, people will share your last moment together. Anything you want to say, you would have the opportunity to say it. The passing would not be so painful like when it's an unexpected one, because this one, both of you know that this person is going and is not coming back again to the surface of the earth. That last moment is always very, very important for a dying person and their loved one. But this is really sad because it's an unexpected death. The wife did not see it coming, neither did any family member or friend see this coming. You see him with all smiles and excitement, unknown to him that he was even going to pass away the next day. So that's why I said sudden deaths like this are more painful, because you as the loved one never prepared for it. If only the wife knew that the husband was going to die, I'm sure she would try all her best to say all the words she wants to say, express everything she wants to express to him, share very good last moments with him. But she didn't know that her husband was going to pass away within a twinkle of an eye. That is why I keep saying one thing, that nobody can predict the future. Nobody can even predict the next minute or the next second except God himself. And it's another reason why we should all make good use of the opportunity we have living on earth to try to do right, think right, talk right, and act right, because no one knows when you will leave your loved ones or leave people around you that you know. It can happen all of a sudden. Some people, they just open their door and step out of their door. They never came back home again. The next thing, their family members are called to come and carry their corpse. It's not that these people are the worst people on the surface of the earth, and it's not that those that are living are better than them, but that is just how life happens. It takes people unaware sometimes, especially this thing called death. And death is something that is inevitable. It will happen to everybody, but when and how, nobody knows. Only God Almighty knows when everybody would leave the surface of the earth. But at the same time, we'll all keep praying that God should keep us and our loved ones. Everybody would want to always pray to live long. Nobody wants to pray and say, God take my life, or God end my life short, except in certain situations or difficult circumstances where people are frustrated, depressed, and going through a whole lot of things. Then it's in that situation, some people, not everybody though, would start saying it's better live dead than living. Some people feel that death is the only way they can find peace and rest, while some people will keep praying and saying, God, keep us all alive. Everybody will be praying for old age. Some people will say they don't want to live old. They don't want to see themselves old. They want to go when they are still seeing themselves in their youthful age, or still seeing themselves not wrinkled and bent and all. Individual differences. People have different things they would say regarding their own life. It's everybody is obligated to his or her own opinion, but at the same time, no father or mother will wish to bury their children, and at the same time too, children don't even wish to bury their parents. Children will still be praying and say, God, keep my parents for me, keep them for us. That is just the thing. But when it happens, when it comes, especially in situations where you can't even control or stop it, when death happens, it just takes the person away from you for the rest of your life. That's why the irony of death comes into play, because the same persons, once they leave you, you never ever get to see or have any encounter with them again, because they are gone, and they are gone forever. It's really, really painful when you come to hear people who just married, some of them a day to their wedding, some of them they just got married and few days they passed away. So a whole lot of things will just keep rumbling in people's minds, and you'll be asking a whole lot of questions, and why we come in, but there is no answer when it has to do with sudden death. Well, and then some people, on the other hand, may be going through certain difficulties and they may not share it with anybody. They may just keep it to themselves. Some people may even be down with certain illness, but because they don't want to put their family or loved ones through any kind of pain or stress, they decide to keep it to themselves. And then these people will pass away. You won't even know. You'll be wondering what has happened or how did this person pass. So that's why it's always good to even communicate, no matter what it is. Although they have not said whatever took Adamu's life away from him or how he passed away, I'm sure they will definitely give an update regards to that. That depends on the family, except they want certain privacies. But on the other hand, people should please speak up. You can't read the mind of the next person, even your own spouse or your own children. You can't read their minds. That is how life is. It's not like you're close to somebody, you can read the minds of the person. It's not possible. That is the major concern for people when they are going through certain difficult situations, especially depression and feeling suicidal. Communicate with somebody, say something to somebody so that someone will know what is happening to you. Or you're battling a particular illness, you feel that it's a rare disease or is a rare illness that people would laugh at you and all. No, never be ashamed to express what you're going through, because you can never tell where help would come from. Some people know to their families that they are suffering in pains or they are going through a particular illness, and the thing kept on eating them until they finally passed away. Some in the bid of no money to treat them, and then they won't want to put their families through stress. They rather keep it to themselves and allow death to sweep them away. Please, but at the same time, communicate, say something to anyone around you. If you're going through anything, don't bottle it up, because that is even where it's worse. Once you bottle up pain and anger and depression, that is when people take their minds to areas like being suicidal and doing all sorts of things that they are not meant to do to their own lives. Once again, may his soul rest in peace, and may God console his family, friends, well-wishers, and every other person that got to know him. Friends, what do you think about this? Even though it's sudden and no one has said exactly what happened, but it's still a very, very painful death. Really painful. Please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button, also the notification bell, and subscribe so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, You can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matpa, he is the teacher and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below. So please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matpa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below so you will have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you will really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.